Okay. I want everyone to take a few deep breaths and just kind of shake off the week, shake off all of the distractions, stresses. Take a few more deep breaths. Move into that heart space and just start to expand. Take a moment to really get clear about what you want to get out of this evening's meditation. And we will be getting started in just a moment. We want to welcome everybody that's on the line this evening. We're asking for you to just take a moment, shake off everything from the week. Take a deep breath. Move into that heart space. Really get clear about what it is that you're intending for your life for today and as you move forward in the next weeks to come. Get yourself in a nice quiet space. Shut out all of the distractions. Breathe deep and quiet your mind. We're going to get started here in just about a minute. You can take 2 deep breaths. Breathe in really, really deeply. Let it out. Let go of all of the stress, all of the concerns, all of the worries from the day. This is your time. This is your time to connect with the divine within. Get very, very clear on the true essence of who you are. Let that come through. Breathe deeply and let's move into our heart center. Let's move into joy. What is it that brings you joy? sitting on the beach, quiet time as the sun goes down, time with friends. Really expand that heart space. Allow the true essence of who you are to come through. Okay, it looks like we're ready to go. Please breathe. All of you, please breathe. And breathe into your heart, into that beautiful, wondrously gorgeous place of light that lives within inside your heart and just a little outside and behind your heart. For that is the place where you, the divine being, anchors your consciousness as you begin to enter into physical form and to create this beautiful body that is yours. Create this beautiful body that is your way and your vehicle for experiencing your very own creation of life within life instead of outside of life. And as you move into your heart, you also move into your body. For that is the place you truly reside in this kind of reality. This is the place of the wondrousness of the experience of the sensation of this reality through your beautiful body. It is from this place where you live within and inside of your own creation. This is the place in this body, in this time, on this planet, that you have waited for a very, very long time. And you came into this life with great joy and excitement for all that was about to occur and all of the wondrous possibilities and potentialities of this time on this planet. And you are one of the ones that are so far out there on the edge of creation, because that is where your heart lives. You live on the cutting edge. You are the leaders of consciousness and always have been. Breathe. And as the Creator, as the one who lives on the edge of creation, it is the most thrilling place in all of life. It's not just this planet where you live on the edge of creation. You are creating in so many dimensions and realities and consciousnesses. You have no idea. And it is you as the soul, as the spirit, that is leading the way into this new world that is represented by what is happening on this planet. You are one of the ones that conceived it, that dreamed about it, that planned for it, and that built the potential and the possibility of it. You are one of the ones, many, many eons ago, that said to yourself, long before that which is called the fall from grace, you said to yourself and to each other, you know, this is so beautiful. This life that we have, we can create, and it's just instant. We can experience whatever it is we want to experience. We can create the bodies we want. We can dance, and we can jump from place to place and planet to planet, and all kinds of things like that. And you could do that all within yourself. And then you were the ones who began to have this thought, you know, I love being out there on the edge of creation. So there must be more. There must be more. There must be more than what we have now. There must be more than what we are told. There must be more, because I can dream it. And so you began to dream of this time when all of creation was rearranged, at the end of that age, at the end of that experience and that experiment of going beyond what you even ever knew. You dreamed of this time. You have been waiting so long. And in your dreams, you began to imagine what it would be like without ever having experienced it, and you started to create it. Please breathe. And so, in these few moments on this wondrous day on your planet, together we will begin to create a greater possibility, a potentiality for a brand new way of experiencing the physical nature of creation. We are so glad you have come to create this. We are so grateful that you are willing to move beyond that which has ever been dreamed. And within your own heart, we wish that you would become grateful yourself, that you have stepped forward and you are holding the hands of the many others who are stepping forward to create that which has never been created before, to dream about the physical experience of this reality and many other kinds of realities in ways that have never been before, ever. Not even before the downfall, or the fall from grace, or being kicked out of the Garden of Eden, whatever you want to call it. Breathe. Breathe into your heart. Follow that light that is within you and go to it. Become it. Become conscious of it. Become aware of it. Become it. Move to it. Move inside of it. The light that is the divine spirit that you truly are, that lives within your body. It's very easy now to simply focus your attention and hold as steady as you can your focus, your attention on that light that lives within your heart, within your body. For the heart is where we will begin. Breathe, focus, move, travel into that light, into the sweetness of the love that you truly are. Breathe. And we wish for you to follow. Begin to move from that light within you and locate the different and the many, many, many different nerves in your very own body that moves from the heart into the nervous system. And we wish for you to travel along the highway, the pathways of the electricity and the impulses of life that move along these very special cells that can carry your own vibration. These very special cells that are called nerve cells, neurons, by different names, are designed by you to carry the impulse of the light that is you. Not just chemical or biological. These are designed to carry you, the divine being, the essence of you, the light of you, the impulse of the life of you through your body, and follow them from the heart into the spine. Move your attention, knowing that these special cells carry that which is you, the divine spark of life through the body. And with every juncture from one cell to the other, allow the spark of life, of divine life that you are, to simply, easily, rapidly, instantly flow from one juncture to the other. And as you're watching this, as you're doing this, as you're being this, as you're flowing with this, the junctures become smaller and smaller, and the movement is easier and easier and quicker, and the spark of life that you are moves with great ease, and the sensation of life that flows so fast along these pathways, and follow it and become it and move it through the nervous system, through the spine, and watch it get faster and faster, and move up the spine, up the spine, up the spine, through all of the junctures, through all of the ways and all the places that the nerve cells have become separated but are not supposed to be separated, not really. And that separation between the nerve cells gets smaller and smaller, and your movement becomes easier and quicker and lighter and more instant, and move up the spine toward the brain. And if you become very aware, you will begin to notice that the spark of life that you are is not only moving up the spine, but it's moving up and down the spine, and it's moving out through all of the nerves that come out of the spine, and it's moving easier and easier and faster, and the nerves become one multi-dimensional pathway that reaches every single cell in your body. The thrill and the sensation of you moving inside your body in that manner is beyond anything you have experienced so far. And move into the brain, through the brain stem. And as you're moving with certainty, with knowing, with the love of life, the excitement of being so far out on the edge of creation, the excitement of being the adventurer, of creating the new possibilities, of dreaming the new world, the excitement, the love of that thrills your soul. And these pathways that became separated in little segments are merging, and they're merging, and they're becoming one, multidimensional. And as that movement of you through and into the brain, into the different areas that are areas that became areas during the downfall, begin to light up, not as many different sparks, but as one bright light that is moving through a density that became segmented. The brain became segmented in so many ways. It developed all of the different little crevices in it to hold all of the different memories of the past, and move as you're moving through your brain, you the divine being. The segments that were separated are becoming one light, one fluid, crystalline light. And as slowly or as quickly as you wish, you move through all of the fissures and all of the different areas and all of the ways that the neurology in the brain developed to have all the different connections in the nervous system that created different memories and different sensations and located them in different areas of the brain, and the registration of sensations was closed down to certain areas of the brain which limited it more than you can imagine. Your ability to perceive through the sensations of your body, to perceive reality in this dimension was so limited, it became so small. As you went through the downfall, through the densest of the darkest. And now, you are becoming a true being of a brand new world, of a brand new consciousness. And as you move through your brain, you, the divine being that is the spark of divine light, along these pathways, and they all begin. It is like you are a boat moving through this very, very complex matrix of nervous systems. All the tiny little nerves that are everywhere. You, the being, like a boat moving through the water, and what you leave behind you is emerging into a fluid, crystalline light. All of the cells moving through the brain. You can move through different parts of the brain if you'd want. You can just move through it in one movement, slowly moving, progressing through the entire brain, filling all of the crevices with you, the light that you are, the divine spark that you are. And as you do that, the crevices in the brain begin to fill up with light, and the density begins to dissipate and go away, and the crevices disappear, and what is called the synapses between the different segmented, separated nerve cells merge into one pathway, into multiple pathways that leave, as they do that, a coagulated presence of light that is of a liquid crystalline nature. Create it, imagine it, feel it, create it, imagine it, move toward the center of the brain, move into the very, very heart of the brain, where all those different little organs and glands have segmented into separated functions. And as you move through it, and it becomes liquid crystalline light, the characteristics, the functionality, the possibilities of those little organs and little glands are merged into the fullness and expand out into the entire fluid crystalline light, and begins to function as one organism. One organism. One fluid, crystalline light that is the divine spirit that you are within your own body. And continue to move through that until the entire brain begins to pulsate as if it is fluid. And as your body perceives and interprets the sensations of the feedback from the environment. This fluid crystalline light looks like it is alive because it is. It's like it moves and it pulsates as if there's little waves that move through it. Giving to you, the being, a perception, an interpretation, a sensation of physical reality that is divine ecstasy, living within your own creation with the purity, the exactness, the precision, and the clarity that the senses of your body are giving to you, and it feeds you. It feeds your soul. It feeds your body. It brings life into you. It brings life into your body. And your perception of life, as you look out through your eyes, as you listen through your ears, as you touch things, as you feel things, as you taste things, as you smell, becomes so exquisite that you become, in that instant, that which you are perceiving. And with absolute certainty, you know that you and that which you are perceiving in your environment are one continuous experience of consciousness. You begin to realize, as your brain becomes this fluid crystalline light, fully functioning, that there's no separation between you and physical life. There's no separation between you and nature. There's no separation between you and the person you're looking at or touching or loving. There's no separation between you and the air. There's no separation between you and the water or the animals. There's no perception of separation because you are receiving the entire experience of life as you have created it. This beautiful fluid and liquid crystal brain that is pure light, that is you, the divine spark and being. Is the true perceiver of life, so that you, the being, can experience your own creation inside the creation and as the creation. And now move your awareness back down through your body, through the spine, and I want you to notice all of the sensory perceptors that were at one time biological, chemical, neurological, segmented, separated cells are beginning to become the fluid, crystalline body. The fluid, crystalline body. And this body that you are creating right now has the capacity as a functioning, live, crystal organism to merge with all of creation, to shift its shape at your will, because you are truly alive and truly, truly present in your body with the greatest love for life, so great that you had forgotten how much you love life, how much you love the sensations of life, how much you love the experience of the ecstasy of being inside your creation. And you'll begin to remember that. And you are creating right now this body that has the capacity and becomes the organism of the liquid light that is you. So begin to notice, as you're creating this throughout your body, just as with your brain, all of the organs and glands and cells that became separated with different functions merge into a wholeness of fluid crystal light and function as that, from that, and become that. And as you walk upon the earth, you know in this body that you are creating, you can feel, you recognize, and you know what the earth is feeling and what it is sending to you. You know what the trees and the plants are feeling and what they're sending to you, and it's ecstatic. You know what the animals are feeling in your presence and what they're sending back to you, and it is ecstatic. You feel the wind, and it is like being caressed with your own love. You, the divine being, caressed by your own love. You feel the rain, and you're being caressed by your own love that is sweet and smooth and delicious. You know that as you speak to, as you see, as you touch, as you smell, another being in a physical body, what that being is feeling and what they're receiving from you and what you are receiving from them. And it is all the flow of life. And it is ecstatic. You are moving into, you are creating the experience of the ecstasy of life, far beyond even what it was in the beginning, with much greater wisdom, with much greater knowing, with much greater perception, with much greater consciousness of creating life beyond life, beyond whatever has been created before. And your spirit soars. Remember this. Imagine this. Dream this. Create this over and over and over for yourself. For the more you do that, the more you become fluid, liquid, crystal light. You become the dream you dreamed so long ago. You become the one and the many. You become life. And as you're becoming life even greater than ever before, you are beginning to remember how much you are loved and how much you love all that is. It has been a great honor to be with you in this way, to create with you in this way, and to travel beyond the beyond with you. We are greatly appreciative and grateful for you, the ones so far out on the edge of creation. Until we speak again, O beloved ones, Namaste.